Dear students, today in lecture number 30, we are going to discuss again the mock epic entitled as Rape of the Lock, written by well known social reformer, critic, writer Alexander Pope. In the previous lecture, lecture number 29, we have very well discussed the mock epic Rape of the Lock along with the canto first. The Rape of the Lock, which very well follows the epic pattern, so how the epic is divided into respective books, the same time the mock epic entitled Rape of the Lock is a long narrative poem, mock epic, satire, representation of the 18th century England life, very well divided into five cantos. As we know, this Rape of the Lock is a very well written, studied, and informative poem or mock epic. In the canto first, we have very well seen that how the Belinda means the Arabella Fermor, the historical characters, routine goals, the fashionable, well-known bourgeois people, how they start their routine, morning routine that we have seen in the very canto first. Now in the canto second, we are just going to discuss the further part after the canto first. As we know that the high class bourgeois women like Arabella Fermor or the male representatives like Lord Peter engage in the games, enjoyments, because these people who sleep very late and rise very late, and after the rising at the afternoon in the very late, they just prepare to go at the royal Thames, means at the Royal Hampton Court or Hampton Court, which is a meeting of such great high class people where they meet, greet, enjoy, play games, ombre cards, tea party, smoking, and so on. Each and every enjoyment they do there. So, at the very morning, when Belinda, as per her routine, rises from the sleep, she rivaling the sun in her radiance. Means she looks at the sun and set out by boat on the river. Because in the very first canto, we have seen that she rise, and after her rise from the sleep, she gets ready to go to the Hampton Court beside the Thames River for their routine or further work. And after that, we see that when Belinda gets ready from her sleep, she gets ready to go to the Thames River or at the which is situated at the Hampton Court Palace. She not only goes alone but she is accompanied by a party of glitzy ladies. Means she, Belinda, means the historical Arabella Fermor was accompanied by, always accompanied by, कोणासोबत राहते ते? Always accompanied by her or several names, servants, guardians, means lady servants. The main servant is not allowed to her nearby or surrounding. So there are so many servants, lady servants, guardians, slaves, names are appointed in her service. So she is always accompanied with them. But is far and away the most striking member of the group. Means she is the most important ID or the representative of high class representative has the very respective class status place in the society, and she as a member of bourgeois class and having accompanied by many and many selves names lady servant, she is the attraction of all because that type of wealth, position, identity she possesses. After that, when Belinda goes at the Thames River beside the Hampton Court Palace, which is situated there, the Pope's group means Alexander Pope's group or description of Belinda is that Pope's description of her charm because as a writer, social reformer and critic and very close to the family of Belinda as well, Robert Peter Pope in the very beginning describes or make a description of the beauty of Belinda, and Pope's description of the charm of Belinda is that the sparkling cross she wore on her white breast, her quick eyes and lively looks, and the easy grace with which she bestows her smiles and attentions evenly among all the adoring guests. Because, according to Alexander Pope, Belinda possesses the charm, the beauty, and her sparkling cross. Cross, it symbolizes that they are Christian. The sparkling cross on her white breast, her quick eyes and lively look was the attraction of all, and each and every looks at her charm, beauty, cross, and overall personality. And she was the attraction of all. Her crowning glories though are the two writelets that dangles on her ivory neck. Means her neck is considered and labeled by Alexander Pope as the ivory neck, and these curls are described as love's labyrinth. Means curls means the hairs. Love's labyrinth specifically designed to ensure any poor heart who might get entangled in them. Means each and every way Alexander Pope stands here to describe the beauty, personality, appearance, status of Belinda in all manner and way. Because the poem or the mock epic or rape of the law is considered as the Belinda centered mock epic because this mock epic in a large manner and in a whole manner concentrates on Belinda. So this mock epic is mostly highlights or most of the section of this mock epic highlights or centers on Belinda. So as a part of this, Alexander Pope also highly appreciates Belinda and overall her nature, beauty, personality, status, identity, surroundings, and so on. After that, in the canto second, Alexander Pope makes a comment or introduces the Robert Baron, the one of the young gentleman on the boat on which Belinda was going to the Hampton Court Palace. This in the same boat, the young gentleman of the same class which Belinda possesses also goes on that boat, and his name was the Baron, means Robert Lord Peter, who particularly admires Belinda's lock. Belinda's locks means the hairs, and has determined to steal them for himself. And he was very much fascinated or attracted by the locks of the hair of Belinda, and he decides to steal them, म्हणजे चोरी करणे आणि आपल्यापाशी ठेवणे, steal them for himself. We read that he rose early in the morning to build an altar to love and pray for success in this project. And it is also very well clear that this Alexander Pope very well highlight that the Robert Peter is in love with Belinda, and he also makes jealous of her identity, personality, status, and involvement or surrounding around it, names, selves, guardians. So he each and every morning prays for his success, for his love to steal the lock of hair of Belinda. And he sacrificed several tokens of his former affections, including garters, gloves, and by documents, love letters. Means he has done at his level best to win the heart of Belinda, but Belinda was totally unknown about him. He then prostrated himself before a prior built with all the trophies of his former loves, fanning its flames with his armor size. The gods listen to his prayer but decides to grant only half of it. Because he decides to love her, he decides to steal her hairs, means lock of hair, which is the main title of the poem. Rape of the lock means the locks means hairs of Belinda. To steal it was the, but what happens? He each and every day worships to the god for his success. But it is also very very clear in the canto second that the only half wish of Robert Peter is granted, and remaining half wishes of his acceptance of love is not granted yet. So, as the pleasure means the boat on which Belinda and as well Robert Peter said, it continues means it goes on its way to the royal court palace, which is situated near the Thames river. Everyone is carefree except Ariel. Ariel means one servant of Belinda, except Ariel, who remembers that some bad event has been foretold for the day. Because Ariel very well know that the prophecy of that day or in the dream that Belinda has also seen that something is going to happen or wrong on that particular day, but Belinda ignores in her routine regular duties what she has seen in the dream. And the Ariel, the sylph means the servant guardian, who was very much serious, because he knows that something was going to wrong happen with that day, and it was with the Belinda. He summons an army of sylphs who assemble around him in their irresistible beauty. Because, as the part of precaution, this Ariel also calls each and every servant group the sylphs. Army of sylphs means the servant group who were appointed for the safety, security, or the protection of Belinda's each and every means lock of the hair, earrings, watch, and so on. He reminds them with great ceremony that one of their duties after regulating celestial bodies and the weather guarding the British monarch means they Ariel also remind each and every army means self that we have to protect Belinda as because she was everything for them, and so they were appointed to protect her and they were busy in their routine. He reminds them with great ceremony means because in the past the people were appointed for such work and they were succeed in their duties. Therefore, since some dire disaster threatens Belinda, Ariel assigns her in an extensive troop of bodyguards. Therefore, some dire disaster means some threatenous atmosphere awares Belinda also. Means someone threats her or threat came in mind that म्हणजे भीती दिसतं की त्यांना की तिला सुद्धा सुचतं की काहीतरी आपल्यासोबत वाईट होणार आहे, वाईट घडणार आहे. सो सी also awares the guardian sylphs get ready for the protection. So, therefore, the fear which Belinda also sees or feels, the same Ariel also guessed. So, each and everyone was ready, busy, or alert in their assigned duties. Brilliantine, the sylph means the servant, is to guard her earrings. One is appointed to guard her earrings. Momentilla, the another sylph, is appointed to guard Belinda's watch, and Crispisa her locks. Hence, ब्रिलियंटाईन ही एक सिल्प आहे जी तिचे इयरिंग्स कानाचे रिंग प्रोटेक्ट करण्यासाठी दिलं. मोमेंटीला तिची वॉच प्रोटेक्ट करण्यासाठी जिम्मेदारी दिली. आणि थर्ड जी आहे क्रिस्पिसा, ती केसाचा बट्ट्याचं प्रोटेक्शन करण्यासाठी, कोणी केस कापू नये, हात लावू नये किंवा काही त्याचं नुकसान करू नये. सो दिस वे these three were appointed to protect, to care and guard the earrings, watch and locks of the hair or hairs. Ariel himself will protect Shock. Ariel himself will protect Shock, the lapdog. Because Belinda was always associated with the lapdog, and the lapdog's age means was under the observation of Ariel. Means Ariel was busy in protecting Belinda's lapdog. A band of 50 sylphs will guard the all important petticoats. Means there is also a group of 50 servants, means 50 sylphs, SYLPHS, and these 50 sylphs are appointed to guard the important petticoats of Belinda. Ariel pronounces that any sylph, Ariel was the main sylph and who has also seen that something wrong was going to happen with her. Ariel himself will protect Shock, the lapdog. A band of 50 sylphs, 50 people were appointed to protect Belinda's clothes, means petticoats, and her routine clothes which she carries with her to change or so and so. Ariel pronounces that any sylph who neglects, any sylph means who is appointed, because One is appointed, for example, we have seen Brilliantine is appointed to watch the earrings, Momentilla is appointed to observe or watch the watch, hand watch or wrist watch. The Crispisa is appointed to watch the locks, and 50 sylphs were appointed to watch the care the petticoats of Belinda. So Ariel is also wants each and everyone, and also he is also Ariel is also ready to protect in each and every way along with the lapdog. Means the lapdog of Belinda, whose name was Shock. Shock. They Ariel also pronounces again says to each and every self who neglects his assigned duty will be severely punished. If someone failed to perform properly his duty, he will be punished bitterly or harshly. So he reminds each and everyone to do their duties properly. They disperse to their post and wait for fate to unfold. So by this talk or with this talk, each and every member disperse means goes or get ready to watch each and everything around and surrounding of Belinda. So, in short, this canto second highlights the journey of Belinda to the Hampton Court through the boat. Along with her there was Robert Peter, who was also going with a dream or plan to cut Belinda's hair. And thirdly, the happenings, the Ariel, the sylph, also aware about the happening, something was going to wrong with them. So he alerts each and everyone to get ready to face and to protect Belinda from each and every problem. So with this, Canto second stops. In the next lecture, we will discuss the Canto third. Thank you. Thank you very much.